Oh, I'm Camilla.
Yeah, and then James.
Oh, Steven. I would put it on my hands already.
And your beautiful dog is
Pook.
Pook, nice.
Love.
I guess you can just tell us, are you from Southgate? Where are
I
you from?
actually live in Watts.
Okay.
Yeah, I only come down here to walk my dog, you know. Over there, they'll try to take him and stuff, so I don't want to deal with it.
And so, do you know about the LA River, or?
I mean, I used to go ride my bike around there. I used to ride fixies and whatnot, so I used to ride that pathway.
And then, what would you say is your experience like with the river? Like, could you talk more about what you would do, or like what you would experience down in the river?
Dang. Well, when I used to ride my fixie, I would usually go like, sometimes I'd go alone, sometimes I'd go with a group. But there's a lot of sketchy things on the LA River, honestly, a lot of sketchy people, you know, especially like on the under the bridge parts where the traffic is.
Yeah.
So like definitely, I remember I've had a couple run-ins. There's even like a couple gang houses down there. I don't know if you guys know about those down by Atlantic. You know, so yeah, there's a lot of things to just watch out. A lot of people, but it's just other than that, I just go for the path along the road and whatnot.
So, are you familiar with what the city is trying to do with the LA River in terms of like restoration and revitalization?
No, I don't know what's going on.
So basically, the city is kind of trying to kind of create more paths, more recreation, and like more parks on the river. And so we're trying to see what the community wants and like what their concerns about if things like that were to happen.
Oh, definitely it'd be like, I'd say just the other people that, like I said, the people that live under the bridges and that just tend to, you know, be around there when they're not supposed to and just claim it as their own little spot in their territory. And like they tend to get pretty aggressive, so I can only imagine what's it gonna be like when they actually have little recreational centers that they can actually take over and, you know, have their own little renowned spot, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, who's it really gonna be for it? You know, there has to be eyes there. Has to be constant surveillance, definitely, because it's just currently like, I don't see it as a safe place. I wouldn't let my kids or younger relatives go out there and, you know, trust them to be out there safe when I've been there myself and I know what it's like, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know, honestly.
Is there anything you would like to see happen there, like specifically if they were like, if not a park, something else or anything?
I mean, honestly, just that long, sometimes it could be very, like, that long little route, that long little walkway down the LA River is really nice and really calm. I mean, if there wasn't like trash and whatnot around it, of course, we could like pick up. But I mean, that's just a community effort, you know?
Right.
It's just not a thing that one group could focus on. It has to be like a community as a whole. And I feel as though like if there was just more surveillance and more security there, you know, just like more people enforcing like the no soliciting type thing, then I think it'd be pretty nice to see something go down there, you know, a place where people could just maybe like even like a little jogging community. I don't know, it'd be a cool little thing.
Right. Yeah.
And so you said you didn't really know about what the city's plans are.
I don't know. I don't even know. Nobody tells me anything. I don't know.
How do you think the city could improve that, at least in terms of communicating with?
I don't know if you guys have seen those, like in campuses. I'm sure UCLA has them, but the emergency lights, you know, the emergency little beacons, those would be like, I think, the best thing to have around there. Like, cause I know, like recently there's been like, I don't know, there's just so much crime lately. That's what I don't know. That's like there's so much stuff is going on. But I say like, there's more security, more surveillance. A couple of those beacons around, you know. More lights, definitely. Yeah.
And I guess if you were to describe the LA River in like one word.
One word.
Any word.
It's unpredictable. You know what I mean?
Unpredictable.
Because it could be really calm and it could be really tranquil, or it could have you really edgy and like, oh man, I don't know if I want to be here, but I want to be here, but I can't because I can't enjoy it. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. It's beautiful there, though, you know. Aside from like a couple taggies here and there, trash, you know. Nobody likes to see trash anywhere. It just ruins everything. But
So we're environmental science students, and so a part of our research is asking what the community feels about flooding risk and climate change, in terms of that there's a higher risk that the river will overflood in terms of future climate change. Do you have any concerns about that, or any thoughts?
Oh, about flooding?
Yeah.
We dry over here, so I don't know if I would mind any. I know, but that would be actually a very serious problem and issue, though. To be real honest, I wasn't really aware of any potential flooding. You know, like the river's never too high. It looks pretty dried up. Kind of sad, honestly. But I don't know. I never would have figured it could flood. You know. Something definitely that you got me worried about now, though.
It's kind of interesting because when you described it as unpredictable, that's kind of like the first thing that popped into my head, is that usually the LA River is nice and calm, but when there's a winter storm, it can actually get pretty violent and unpredictable in that way. Yeah. So I guess that pretty much hit all the marks. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Have a good Saturday. Thank you.